Mark Consuelos admits he tried setting his nurse up with son Joaquin, 22, while high, after first colonoscopy. Mark Consuelos is no stranger to sharing humorous and deeply human moments from his personal life, and his latest revelation may be one of his most memorable yet. During a recent conversation, the actor and television host admitted that he unintentionally played matchmaker while heavily sedated after his first colonoscopy, attempting to set up his 22-year-old son Joaquin with one of the nurses attending to him. The confession immediately captured the attention of fans, not only for its comedic value but also for the surprisingly candid window into Consuelos' family interactions, his outlook on aging, and the intimate, awkward moments even celebrities face. Consuelos, who has always been open about family dynamics, aging milestones, and the lighter side of medical procedures, recounted the story with a mixture of embarrassment and amusement. He explained that he was still under the lingering effects of anesthesia when he suddenly began praising his son Joaquin to the medical staff, particularly one nurse whom he thought would be a perfect romantic match. In his sedated state, the idea appeared completely logical, even inspired. But once he regained full consciousness and the memory returned, humbling clarity set in. What followed was a blend of laughter, regret, and a story now destined to become part of the Consuelos family lore. The incident highlights the often unpredictable behavior that accompanies sedation, especially during procedures like colonoscopies, which many individuals dread or avoid simply due to embarrassment or uncertainty. Yet Consuelos' willingness to talk about it openly underscores a broader shift in how public figures are normalizing conversations around health, preventive screenings, and the strange, funny things that can happen during them. His tendency to approach these moments honestly and with a sense of humor has long endeared him to fans, and this particular anecdote seems to have struck an especially relatable chord. According to Consuelos, the experience began like any other routine medical appointment. He went in for his first colonoscopy, a procedure he admitted he had been avoiding for years. Despite encouragement from his wife Kelly Ripa, who has been vocal about preventive healthcare, Consuelos confessed he had procrastinated, partly due to anxiety and partly due to the fear of the unknown. When he finally scheduled the appointment, he felt relief, but also a fair amount of nervous anticipation. In typical fashion, he turned the ordeal into an opportunity to reflect on aging, health awareness, and the awkward milestones everyone faces eventually. During the procedure and recovery, Consuelos was administered the usual sedation medication, which caused him to drift into a foggy, blissfully unaware state. While sedated, many patients say and do things they normally wouldn't, ranging from silly comments to emotional confessions. In Consuelos' case, the medication brought out his inner matchmaker. He explained that he began enthusiastically describing Joaquin's personality, accomplishments, and charm to the nurse. At one point, he apparently went as far as to attempt exchanging contact information on his son's behalf, even though Joaquin was nowhere near the medical office and completely unaware of his father's efforts. He joked afterward that if someone had told him years ago that his first colonoscopy would turn into an accidental dating service, he would have rolled his eyes. Yet here he was, not only doing exactly that but doing it while completely out of his senses. He said he remembered flashes of the moment, praising Joaquin's athleticism, his kindness, his education, and his potential as a partner. Whether the nurse was amused, flattered, or politely uncomfortable remains unclear, though Consuelos emphasized that she handled the situation with grace. When the sedative wore off and reality returned, Consuelos was confronted with the mortifying but hilarious truth. The nursing staff filled him in, explaining with gentle laughter how he had passionately talked about Joaquin and insisted the nurse meet him. Consuelos admitted that he nearly sank into the hospital bed from embarrassment, but he couldn't help laughing as the story unfolded. As a father, he joked, he had always been proud of his son, but he never imagined he would promote him romantically while under the influence of anesthesia. Once he returned home, Consuelos told Ripa and Joaquin what had happened. Ripa, who is no stranger to sharing intimate family stories, reportedly burst into uncontrollable laughter, teasing her husband for unintentionally turning into a sedated Cupid. Joaquin, meanwhile, reacted with a mixture of amusement and embarrassment, questioning why his father would attempt matchmaking on his behalf without his consent, especially while under heavy sedation. Consuelos assured him that the nurse didn't actually receive any personal information and no awkward follow-up contact occurred. The family turned the moment into a humorous anecdote, one that blended parental pride, medical comedy, and the unpredictable effects of anesthesia. Consuelos reflected that even though the experience was embarrassing, it was also a reminder of how supportive and occasionally overenthusiastic parents can be, even unintentionally. The story showcased the family's trademark sense of humor, one that has long made them one of television's most relatable celebrity households. Beyond the comedic surface, Consuelo's openness about the colonoscopy itself carried an important message. He spoke about how vital the screening is for early detection of potential health issues, especially colorectal cancer, which remains a significant health concern for adults over 45. By discussing his experience publicly, he encouraged others not to delay the procedure or let fear prevent them from taking necessary steps toward preventive health care. He acknowledged that stigma, embarrassment, and misconceptions often deter people from scheduling colonoscopies, but he insisted that the peace of mind and potential health benefits outweigh any discomfort, sedated matchmaking episodes included. The humorous twist of the story made the otherwise serious topic more accessible. Many fans expressed appreciation for his honesty, sharing their own stories of saying unexpected things under anesthesia. Others commented that hearing celebrities talk about common medical procedures helped destigmatize them and encouraged normal conversations among families and friends. Consuelo's story became not just entertainment, but a relatable reminder that every person, regardless of fame, faces the same vulnerabilities.